My name's Rebecca, aka Newcastle Lass, and I'm going to take you to spend a weekend with me in Newcastle upon Tyne. I really hope that you like food and wholesome content because there's going to be a lot of that in this video. So it was actually my boyfriend's birthday a couple of weeks ago, and we've just been so busy that we didn't have a chance to really celebrate it properly. So I've brought him out for a meal at an absolutely gorgeous Italian restaurant in Newcastle called Tyne's. This is one of our favourite restaurants in town and I absolutely love it here. Andy's recently become a big fan of red wine, so he got a lovely glass of red wine to start with. I've stopped drinking alcohol quite recently, so I got an alcohol-free cocktail. It basically tasted like an Aperol Spritz, but without the alcohol. And for starters, Andy got the meatballs, which he said were absolutely delicious. And I went for the pan-fried artichoke and baby potatoes that came in a garlic sauce. It was gorgeous. I will definitely be having that again. For mains, Andy went for a sort of spicy tomato pasta with bacon in it, and I went for my absolute favourite meal in Newcastle. This is the capasante pasta. If you love seafood and you love good Italian food, then I can't recommend another dish more. The food here in Tyne's is always a 10 out of 10. They actually specialise in Sardinian food, and you can just tell there's a lot of love goes into their menu. And because tiramisu is one of our favourite desserts, we couldn't finish off the meal without it. This is one of the best tiramisus in Newcastle upon Tyne, and I honestly could eat this every single day. They did put a leaf of fresh mint on the top of it, which I didn't eat myself, but Andy did, and he said that the flavour worked really well. I can't do it myself, but there we go. And to finish off an absolutely beautiful meal, I got one of the hot chocolates and Andy got a little espresso coffee. Espresso is definitely espresso. I can never say that word properly. Afterwards, we decided to head into Newcastle city centre. We were going to do a bit of Christmas shopping because it's the end, well, coming towards the end of November now. Town was so busy though, like the crowds were crazy, so we only went in a few shops that we really wanted to go into. We don't deal with crowds very well. We did pop into Marks and Spencer's because there was a couple of things we wanted to pick up. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the pizza or pasta because we just had an Italian meal. They're in the middle of doing up the Marks and Spencer's on Northumberland Street in Newcastle, and they've added this new flower shop area, which I think is so nice. Yellow roses are one of my favourites, so that's why I've got them in there, and also had these little Christmas trees. We were looking for some really nice hot chocolate, and Marks and Spencer's just didn't quite have what we wanted, so we went to Hotel Chocolat down the road. Andy got me the Velvetizer a couple of years ago, and it's honestly one of the best Christmas presents I've ever been given. So we went there to pick up a couple of hot chocolates because we love them there. And how cute is the Hotel Chocolat Christmas chocolate? I absolutely love that little penguin. And they also have this absolutely gigantic chocolate wreath. How amazing does that look? Because town was so busy, we decided to go back home and chill for a little bit because we were coming back out later on. We went to the Tyne Theatre and Opera House. This is one of my most favourite buildings in the whole wide world. I used to work here and I just love it. And we were here tonight because one of my friends, Robert Temple, was doing a show here. He's a hypnotist. I'd never seen one of his shows before, so I didn't quite know what to expect, but I did know that he's very talented at what he does.
4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10.
We had such a good night. There were times where we were absolutely crying laughing. So if you're interested in seeing Robert's show, look for Robert Temple Hypnotist. And then on Sunday, I had a very wholesome day. Started off the day wandering around Newcastle's Quayside Market. This happens every Sunday and it's an absolutely amazing place to find local traders, really talented crafters, and also some absolutely amazing street food. The market runs right along Newcastle's quayside, and you see some of the most iconic locations of Newcastle and Gateshead. If you've ever seen any shots of Newcastle, there's a good chance you've seen the Tyne Bridge, and it's just a beautiful way of seeing it and a great excuse to come down to the market. As I said, you can find so many local traders here, and there's no shortage of absolutely gorgeous gifts, food, jewellery, household things, anything you can think of, you can find it here. I picked up a pair of how cute are these? I picked up a pair of super cute Christmas earrings, and I can't wait to wear those in December. Every time I come to this market, I see so many things where I think, oh, so-and-so would love that. Oh, my friend would love that. Oh, my boyfriend's mum would love that. And so I actually bought this for my boyfriend's mum as a Christmas gift. It's called, it's a merino moss ball, and I have one and she absolutely loves it. So I bought her one as a gift. And I had to pop by Sip and Sugar, who make some absolutely gorgeous cookies and like cookie dough bake type things. These are absolutely delicious. I had that jammy dodger cookie with custard and it was amazing. But first I went to meet my friend Abby for Sunday lunch at the Bridge Tavern, which is a really cosy little pub under the Tyne Bridge. And I was lucky enough to be sat right next to little Dolly here. She's a 6-month-old miniature dachshund and she was just the cutest little thing. I would love to have a dog one day that I can take to be a pub dog, but unfortunately that's not on the cards for a while yet. Abby ordered the chicken burger with wedges and I went for a proper traditional Sunday dinner with beef. I have to say, unfortunately, the food wasn't as good this time as the last time I came here. The food, the first time I came here, was absolutely amazing. It just didn't quite live up to its expectations this time. I really don't like to be negative about local places, so hopefully it was just a one-off. But after lunch, we had a lovely walk down the quayside. I love this time of year where all the leaves are on the ground and it's so nice. And then we found this really weird contraption on the quayside. I don't quite know what it is, and there was no way at all of getting on it gracefully. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and please follow me for more because I'll be uploading more regularly.